Welcome to Greg Mortis's Little World of Horror. This is my Slash from the Stash movie review, my weekly review where each and every week I take a movie out of my stash and review it for you guys in a mini review format. If you like my mini reviews, you would definitely, I think, enjoy my podcast, Land of the Creeps, where we do a little bit more in-depth, of course, because of time. And we usually review at least 2, 3, 4 movies at a time, and we do it in a fun, informative, but also a detailed way. So if you have not checked out Land of the Creeps, our podcast, definitely check that out. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Man, I'm super excited about the movie. I'm going to show you. If you haven't watched my Blu-ray DVD update from August 16th, definitely check that out. And I'd already mentioned the movie I'm going to review this week. So I'll get into it right here in one second. First, I want to thank all the new subscribers once again. Thank you guys so much, and gals. Great podcasts out in the world, but also great YouTube channels, man. I'm excited for all the YouTube channels that I'm finding, all the Blu-ray hoarders and the DVD hoarders and different ones, man. I'm enjoying everybody's videos. So if you do have one out there, man, share your link with me and let me check it out, because I'm very excited to be looking at all your collections and whatnot. But with that, I think it's time. Let's jump into this Slash from the Stash. We're going to be looking at 1980s Motel Hell. There you go, baby. Bam, at Scream Factory's new release, or newer release. And I showed you a little bit of it on my update yesterday, but I will show you the full details here. This does, like most of Scream Factory's releases, has the slipcover case. So let's take that off. Okay. Now this is the original poster artwork for the Motel Hell movie, which I absolutely enjoy it. I think it's a great cover. You got Farmer Vincent here, and then you got Ida, his sister, there. And then you got the heads. So I really think that's a awesome artwork right there, the original poster art, and I do have it tattooed on my arm. I do need to go ahead and get Farmer Vincent and Ida tattooed. I do have the pig head, but I've never done Rory Calhoun and Nancy Parsons, but I will be getting that eventually. But there you go, and then the back of it, bam, some scenes from the movie. Now, before I talk about the movie, I do want to talk about Scream Factory's release of this. I thought they'd done a tremendous job. As I mentioned on my last video, the bonus features on this are really, really well done. Very excited with it. Just to name off a few, you get a new audio commentary with the director of the film, Kevin Connor. You get moderated by Dave Parker. I haven't finished listening to that. I've listened to a little bit of it, and it was okay. Wasn't thoroughly impressed so far with the interview or the commentary itself so far, so hopefully it'll get a little bit better. I will finish listening to that. Then you got new interviews with Kevin Connor, which I thought was really good. I enjoyed that. And also producer-writers Robert Jaffe and Stephen Charles Jaffe. You also got interviews with actor Mark Silver and stunt coordinator Gene Hartland. Okay, that was a good one as well. And then you've got interviews with actors Paul Linke and Roseanne Caton. That was pretty neat in itself to see what happened there. And then the one, probably my favorite interview or bonus feature on here is the Ida Be Thy Name. And basically during that is they had like a bunch of Scream queens. And they talk about, horror in general, and then they talk about the Ida character played by Nancy Parsons, and just really well done, man. I enjoyed that one. Also, you got a look back at Motel Hell's frightful female protagonist, Ida Smith. So that's all part, the same thing. And then you got the theatrical trailer. So let me go ahead and jump right in the movie. It was directed by Kevin Connor, starred Rory Calhoun, who played Vincent Smith. Then you got Bruce Smith, was played by Paul Linke, and man, a great character. Needed him. He was the sheriff of the town, but he was the brother of Farmer Vincent, and he's kind of the comedic relief of the family. And then you got Ida there again, who's played by Nancy Parsons, who, man, is just phenomenal in this film. Well done, man. The whole cast in this is amazing. Nina Axelrod also plays the character of Terry. Now, Terry, you'll see, is one of the main characters in this film. It's a female, that to go ahead and get into the review itself. Opens up with the scene of Farmer Vincent. You got a hotel shot, and the sign says Motel Hello, but the O's kind of blinking on and off, so thus the name Motel Hell for the movie. And you got a cool little scene of the hotel itself. And then you go in, and Ida's in there cooking, and she's listening to some music, some gospel music and whatnot. Everything seems to be really normal, like a really normal family that's running a hotel that just happens to make great beef jerky. Now, the title, one of the taglines of this is, it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. Now, Farmer Vincent is well known around the country for having the best beef jerky, and people would travel miles and miles and miles to get a hold of the beef jerky. And not any spoilers for me. I will not spoil anything, but there's some preservatives used in that beef jerky to make it taste so good. So there you go. And I do want to show you once again the back cover art of this. This is really a really cool scene right here with Ida and Farmer Vincent with the motel sign behind them. But anyways, basically what's happening is Farmer Vincent is, which you'll see this within the first couple minutes, so it's not going to really spoil it. Farmer Vincent is causing accidents, and then he's taking people and planting them in a garden. And basically they're planted to the head up or the head down, and they make these weird noises. They're, because they cut their vocal cords. But there you go. That's your movie. Terry is a female that her and her boyfriend were on a motorcycle crash. The driver has died, and Farmer Vincent takes Terry in, and there becomes a really weird love affair there. More with the woman than Farmer Vincent, but anyways, there is that scene. Really cool atmosphere in this movie. It's a really well done movie. It's a dark movie, but it does have comedic relief in it. You've got Wolfman Jack, who plays a reverend in it, which is hilarious. Scene where he goes up and one of the sheriffs is sitting there, he's reading a Hustler magazine, and the reverend comes up and takes it from him, and then when he walks away he's looking at it, and it's just hilarity, man. I know during some of the interviews Kevin Connor said this was meant to be a much darker film, but just they didn't like the way it was going, so they changed the script up and made the comedic come into it. So this one right here is one of my top 5 horror movies of all time. I don't care what anybody says. They can bash me all they want. Motel Hell is one of my all-time favorite films. Just, I don't know why, but from day one, when I saw this as a little tyke up till now, it's just such an awesome film that I love to watch. I watch it multiple times a year, much like Halloween, and that's why it is one of my all-time favorite films. And people could say, well, man, what about The Thing and Exorcist and Jaws and all this? Yes, those are awesome films, and I love them as well, but I put Motel Hell up there, so, it is what it is. But the film is really paced well. It's got a good story plot to it. Kind of a simple plot, basic farmer guy that, plants bodies and makes beef jerky. I mean, what else can you have in a movie that's pretty simple? But it's the story of the female Terry that takes it and makes it a totally different film. So you got Farmer Vincent, kind of taking care of this woman and falling in love with her and her with him, and then you got Ida, the jealous sister, who is realizing what's going on, and she doesn't want any part of it. So, kind of one of them affairs. And you add in some elements in there that, kind of make it a little bit more entertaining. One of the other characters in this is John Ratzenberger. Now, John Ratzenberger was one of the main characters of Cliff in the TV show back in the day called Cheers, which I absolutely loved. And he was in a band in this movie. They were like a Russian band, and they have an accident, and of course, what happens there. But this movie is a must-watch for all horror fans. I thought Scream Factory done a really good job with the transfer of it from DVD to Blu-ray. Is this the best Blu-ray transfer they put out? I don't think so, but it is well done. I think you should absolutely own this one. Scream Factory always delivers, it seems like, with every movie. So you know, without hesitation, when they release a movie, I'm going to try, if I have the money, to buy it, because I know they're put their time and effort in it. So Scream Factory, man, knocking it out of the park once again. You guys are awesome. Once again, the back cover art there for the Scream Factory slip cover. Let's go ahead and open up the DVD as well. You got the Blu-ray here, which is the original poster art from the front of the movie, and then you got the DVD, which is the commissioned artwork. And then, like I said, I've already flipped my cover art, but with all Scream Factory releases, they do give you the option of giving the new commissioned artwork, or you can go with the original. Like I said, I went ahead and kept the original as far as on mine, just because I think the poster artwork for it's amazing. I'm not for sure who done the actual poster work for the new release of it. Looks like, of course, Nathan Thomas Milner. Sorry about that, Nathan. Nathan does an amazing job. So, you know, anytime he does artwork, I've got a few of his 11 by 17 posters. He does a great job. But for this one, you know, as I rate it, I don't go 0 to 10. I go 2 thumbs up for a purchase. I go side for a rental, down for a void. And this one, you know, is getting the Greg Mortis double thumbs up approval. Definitely get your hands on this. I definitely am going to search out, and hopefully somebody will sell me the poster, because I want the poster. Did not have the money at the time to pre-order it, so unfortunately I didn't get the poster art, but I will own that poster eventually. But such a great film. 1980, Motel Hell. Man, if you've never seen it, definitely watch it, man. A tremendous movie with amazing cast, great acting, atmosphere out of this world. It's the essence of the 80s slasher films, and I love it. So with that, Motel Hell, excuse me, with my Blu-ray DVD combo there, kabam. This is my Slash from the Stash movie review for this week. SummerSlam, it's August 17th. SummerSlam's fixing to start, so Greg Mortis has got to go in there and watch me some wrestling, see if John Cena beats up on Brock Lesnar. But definitely tune in next week, as I'll have another movie review for you, possibly another Blu-ray DVD update. If not, I definitely got to finish my horror figure collection for you guys and gals, so you can check that out. A lot of cool things coming up. Don't forget, check us out on Land of the Creeps. Like it, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and share this video to everyone you're in touch with. And stay tuned for what's up with Greg Mortis's little world of horror in the future. This is Greg Mortis signing out. Peace!